Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Today I want to go over the Cascade Platinum. Alright, so we have here lemon scent, scrubs away dried on food, virtually spot free shine, grease fighting power by Dawn. Dawn is kind of getting around pretty much everywhere nowadays. I mean, you can't really buy a product without having another brand joining in on them, which I don't blame them one bit. But alright. Recommended by, you got a whole bunch of big name companies here. Little list of them here. I'm not going to go through all of them here, but we have some of the big ones here. We got LG, Kenmore, Frigidaire, a few GE. So lots of good brands in there. Let's see. Always handle action packs with dry hands. Add one action pack TM. So trademark. I guess they got to trademark that name. One action pack per load. Do not unwrap, puncture, or pull apart stuck together packs. Place one pack in the main dispenser and close dispenser door. Be sure to close tub after each use. Running the dishwasher daily saves water. It says here 24 gallons with 11 minutes of hand washing versus 4 gallons per one dishwasher cycle. And they do have the little Energy Star kind of thing on there. So I'm assuming if you have a dishwasher that has the Energy Star, then that's what you're going to get, which, I think nowadays most of them do. Ingredient list. Oh, that's kind of nice. So they have a list of all the ingredients, and right across from it, it has the purpose over here. So I'm not going to read the ingredients because I can't pronounce them anyway, but see, a few of these ingredients, the purpose is it boosts starch soil removal, helps protect metal items, adds color to product. So I guess just makes it pretty, I guess. All right, the next little group here, Boost Shine, helps enable liquid processing, adds scent to product, helps enable liquid processing, boost grease cleaning. And that was just because there's two. I'm going out the list here, so we kind of get the purpose of each one here. That's why I got two in a row. Water soluble film, cleaning agent, boost cleaning power, stain remover, processing aid. Boost protein soil remover, helps protect metal items. Boost tea and coffee cleaning. Boost tough food cleaning. Processing aid. All right, so let's get a couple of these out and actually look at these. So one thing I do want to go over real quick here before I get into too much of stuff. I got this big container of this. The last time I purchased this item, it was not in this big plastic container. It was in like a resealable pouch. I definitely do recommend this container over the pouch. The reason being, and as a matter of fact, this one I didn't see it on anywhere. On the other pouch, it said that if any of these items were like stuck together, do not pull them apart. So you can kind of see here, and I have already used a handful of these, but this is majority of them here. There are not any of them stuck together. You see, they're all separate here. So whenever I did had bought the other pouch, the one that's in the pouch, it specified that on the pouch itself, do not use any stuck together. And I did have several that were stuck together. So basically it was kind of like a corner here would be stuck to that. And it said, do not pull apart. So I'm a cheap person by nature. I'm not going to throw that away because they were stuck together. So I pulled them apart and I used them. It actually did have an issue behind it, or gave me an issue, however you want to word that there. So basically what happened is after I opened up my dishwasher, I found a solid brick, whatever you call this, here's a little pack, a solid one sitting on the bottom of the dishwasher. I thought it was kind of a fluke. I didn't really think anything about it, because whenever I pulled these apart, I didn't actually pull it apart and use it at the time. I just pulled it apart and threw it back in the bag. So I'm guessing that that's what was the cause. I'm not 100% sure, but it didn't dissolve. So I figured that maybe it was just, again, a fluke. Maybe something happened to the dishwasher. Maybe it didn't fully run. I didn't really know. I'd never really noticed that happened before. So I put it back in the dishwasher, ran another one, same exact thing happened. So for whatever reason, the pouch would not dissolve. And I've been using these for a very long time. I've never seen any evidence left over. I mean, all the plastic's gone, all the soap's gone, everything's gone. I mean, I've never seen any like parts of this. the entire block here, it didn't dissolve. I mean, the plastic, nothing. So I don't know if that was the case because I actually pulled it apart and that did something. Also in that little warning, or that little part of the instructions, it said if there's a puncture. So even this one, I think it said don't open these up. So I'm not really sure what happened there. I mean, but I ran the dishwasher several times with it, and that thing would not dissolve. I wish I thought about it at the time, but now looking back on it, I wish I would actually put one of these in just in the sink and just to see if it would dissolve and see if it made a difference. But it did not dissolve. And as you can see here, I don't have any of these stuck. In that pouch, again, I had at least 2, so technically 4. So 2 of them stuck together. So a pouch, you get a lot less. So basically, if that's the case, if them being stuck together actually did really ruin the product, that was 4 of those pods that was just trash. I didn't get to use it. So I do recommend getting the ones in the tub over the ones in the pouch. Again, that's just from my experience. Again, I don't know if that was a fluke. I don't know if there was something specifically wrong with that one. I honestly have no idea. But I have not had that issue any other time before or after. So it may have literally just been that specific pouch. But I do believe it was because they were stuck together and I pulled them apart kind of against the manufacturer's instructions there. But again, on this one you saw it, none of these were stuck together. Again, these worked fantastic. Let's see if this thing has a smell. It does say lemon scent here. Let me give it a little whiff here. Yeah, I get the lemon. I mean, this stuff is good. I mean, it's Cascade. It's been around forever. Has a nice fresh lemon scent to it. And again, the product itself works fantastic other than that little issue I had before. But there you go, guys. So I hope somebody out there got something from this video. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.